Right, I'm Sean, and this is my championship white FN2. So I'm a lorry driver. That's what I do for a job. So top three, I'd say this, my FN2, 100%. Yeah, I don't think I'll sell it. Believe it or not, I'd probably say my next one is my daily, what I daily drive at the minute, which is a Seat Leon, 1.9 TDI. I've actually had a Seat Exio as well. That's an estate. That was a nice car. Spacious. Diesel as well. Yeah, good on fuel. Worst three. Worst three. Corsa VXR. Corsa VXR.
Yeah. Why?
That was just, yeah, schoolboy error. Waste of money. Scrap it, bin it. Yeah, that was turbo went, piston 4 went. Common problem. Next one. Astra VXR. Little bit better than the Corsa, but it was all talk and no. Yeah, all talk, no steering, no feedback, nothing. Just. Astra van. Don't buy Vauxhall.
Yeah, if there's any Vauxhall fans on this channel.
Yeah, sorry. And one of your friends got a VXR.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Play in this video first.
Yeah, don't buy a Vauxhall. Buy a Honda. Old biddies driving 40 mile an hour in the fast lane on the motorway, and people that just lane hog in the middle lane. They tunnel vision, undertake them. They're just tunnel vision, always in your fucking way. Sorry, can I swear? Yeah, I didn't mean to swear then. Yeah. Right, so I've got Jap Speed 4-1 decat. I've got a 70mm custom catback single exit, hybrid racing detent springs, gearbox detent springs and selector springs, and also the selector bushes. They are, yeah. And I've got the Tegua cold air intake. Yeah, the new cold air intake. Similar to the CPL induction kit. Sits down the passenger side scoop. I've got white line rear anti-roll bar. Yeah. I've got the RHD short shift adapter. That's good value for money. I've got, what else have I got? Braided hoses all the way through. I've got Paggi blanks, discs on the front, EBC rears coated, and EBC blue stuff NDX all round. Hell braided lines they are, by the way. Ultra Racing C-pillar brace. On the rear, goes behind the seat. Fog scoops on the front of the GP. I've got a K-tuned breather filter with the Tegua cold air intake. You need to have the idle air assist valve delete with the K-tuned breather filter. Then you have to blank the two. Well, this doesn't come with them, but I did have eye-back lowering springs, 30mm, they were off Matty Champ White. He took them off his because they were too low, put them on mine, and I couldn't get on with them either. It was just way too low. Felt like I was going to hit the sump on everything. So I swapped them for the Tines. Swapped them for them, 15 on the front, 20 on the rear. They are spot on. For as spring wise, obviously your next stage up, coilovers, which probably will do in the future. I'm happy with the springs at the minute though. Comfort. That's it. Last year for my birthday, my wife brought me because it came stock when I brought the car, it was all just the stock bumpers. My wife brought me the GP front splitter for my birthday. Then I added the Maxton Design front splitter on it. I've got the Maxton Design rear spats as well. I'm still deciding whether I want the side skirts or not. I'm not 100% sure. Got the Team Dynamics, LT Race, LT Pro Race LT. The specs are 18 by 8J 45 ET. I've got them on. I'm running Goodyear Eagle F1 Super Sport on the front. They are 225 40 18s. A little bit stretched, but they're fine. PS4's on the rear. I think I am going to go for the Goodyears for the rear eventually, or just little bits and bobs that I've done myself. I've got the Climate wind deflectors as well, the fog scoops. I think that's about it for the exterior, isn't it? My wheels, 100%. I love these wheels. An 8 kilogram a wheel. Just brilliant value for money, and they completely changed the look of the car as well. And there's not many FN2s with these, so I like, you know. don't really hear of people doing the gearbox detent springs and selector springs and the hybrid racing bushes. I would say they're very underrated for what they are. Like, it completely changes the way the car drives. It's just, the selection of the gears is just straight in, every gear. It's just, it gets rid of all the sloppiness in the gearbox. It just, yeah, I'd say the I would have to say, when I was 19 years old, I took out a loan and I brought an Astra VXR. Yeah, big regret. Listen and learn, kids. Money pits. It was just a money pit. You just, yeah. Why would you buy an Astra VXR? Nah. It was, I'm going back when I mean, I'm 30 now. I'm going back when I was 19, so 11 years ago. It were, you know, back then it was, you know, there was a nice car. You know what I mean? It was a nice car back then. These weren't really an in thing, you know, back then. I still liked them because they were still about. I still used to see them, but they was really expensive back then. You could pick up. I mean, I took out a loan and I brought my Astra VXR for. It was an Ardent Blue. I brought it for, I want to say, about £8,000. And back then, you couldn't get a nice Champ White FN2 for £8,000. So yeah. To be precise, I've owned this car for 2 years and 3 days. Yeah, I brought it on the 2nd of April 2022. 2022? Yeah, 2022, yeah. This is something I'll probably touch on a bit later on. As you do, you buy an FN2, you get very eager into wanting to get more power, and that's the route I went. You either go down the route of getting more power, or you go down the route of maintaining it. Now I've done everything backwards, so I'm now going through the stage of doing everything maintenance. But obviously, with the FN2, they are chain driven, and they are recommended to get the chain changed in is it up to 100,000 miles. Mine's now on 113,000, and it's booked in on June to get the chain done. So, I mean, if your chain goes, your car goes. So one of the reasons I went for the Tyne springs at the time was when I first bought the car, it needed, I think it was the front passenger side shock. So what I did, I just changed all 4 shocks, and then obviously I didn't have the money for the coilovers at the time. Looking back now, I probably should have just forked out a little bit more and got the coilovers, but it is what it is. Shocks and springs, or just jump straight up to the coilovers, I'd recommend. And these are very bad for rust, so making sure you've got all the surface rust off. I mean, I did all the undersealing and everything myself. Yeah, get it up in the air, take the wheels off, have a good look at the wheel arches, underneath the middle under tray as well. They a lot of corrosion happens from water just sat on the under tray. Yeah, making sure doing all that first before you do the mods, I'd say. The screaming high revving K20 engine. I love it. Yeah, I just love it. I've always loved an FN2 anyway. They're very, they're a Marmite car, aren't they? You either love them or you hate them, and I've always loved them. And it's not true what Jeremy Clarkson said. They could have brought out the FN2 with a K24 engine. That probably could have, they probably could have tuned that up a little bit, or they probably could have put the RRC stuff on from standard like the FD2. But K20 is a K20, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's still a fun car to drive. The favourite thing about my FN2, the fact that it's a Champ White. Yeah, so before I brought this, I was looking. I probably looked at 10, 15 FN2s, and there was all red, silver, black, bronze, all the other colours. And then this one popped up, and I just had to steal it. It was value for money.
I appreciate you allowing me to do this.
I'm glad I went for the championship white, definitely. Handling, 100%. 100%. I can vouch for that from the purchase of the Astra VXR. Yeah. All the power, no handling. Ooh. I've never driven a boosted FN2. Yeah.
But in general, as a principle, anyway.
But as a principle, I like my NA. I do. It's more of a drivable power, isn't it? I've driven yours. Yeah, it's just a high revving screamer, isn't it? Again, it's just raw as well, raw. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I do love the the booster. Some people got the supercharged. Some people have got the turbo. I would love one myself, personally. But there's a lot of people that, as soon as you start going down the boosted route of an FN2, they end up selling up pretty quickly after. That's my opinion. I think if I was definitely to go if I was to choose boosted or NA, I would go down the K24 Frank route, 100%. Waste of time modification. Probably the Ultra Racing C-pillar brace. Because it absolutely does nothing, but it looks cool. In the bottom perspex window, it looks cool under there. So I've got some work being done on this in June. The FD2 oil pump and balance shaft delete, along with the sump baffle. I have decided to change a few other bits and bobs as well, and one of them I've gone for vapor blasted chain cover, a titanium chain cover bolts, and a T7 design tensioner cover. Absolute waste of money, but they look good. Not that you can see them, but I know they're there. Yeah. It's a bit Asbo. It's a bit Asbo. I mean, it's loud. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's definitely me. It's got my characteristics in it. Yeah, it's another reason why I don't think I could ever sell it. Just as time goes on, I think I'll just keep progressing with it and just more and more mods to come. Yeah. So when they look at my car, I've had a few comments in the past that say it looks like an egg. Yeah, an egg. An egg. An egg on wheels. I hate Fiats. As soon as somebody says a Fiat, you just think of a Fiat Panda or a Fiat Punto. they're just, you don't see any about anymore, do you? I'd have to say a Nissan Juke. Yeah. So I'd rather drive this fast and, let's say, I don't know, a Nissan GTR slow. Yeah. Going back in time, I probably would have focused more on doing the maintenance mods, getting all the maintenance stuff up to spec, and then probably going for a K24 Frank, knowing what I know now. But I've spent too much money on this engine to do that now. Yeah. So I like my Jap cars, and I've always been a sucker for an FD2. I don't know why, I've just always been a sucker for an FD2. Basically exactly the same car as this, but saloon. But I've just been on a track day experience, and I drove a Nissan GTR around a track, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not really a big fan of supercars myself, because it's not really something that I ever see myself owning, but I'd definitely have one of those. Asbo. Like a bit of Asbo. You drive a Honda, you want to be heard, don't you? Very controversial, aren't they? But you want to be heard. yeah. It is Asbo. I've got pop and bang map. Some people love it, some people hate it. I've just got it for the pure fact that you only live once. Stuff it. It is a clean car. When I go to like your Japanese Jap show, Jap Fest, Japanese car shows, you see all the FN2s there. It does make mine stand out from the rest, and it does make me realise how clean mine is. As biased as that sounds, yeah, it does handle very well. Sometimes it feels like it is on rails. Obviously that's down to the setup that I've got, the tyres, the springs, the fast road setup. Yeah. White. Stuff the credit card, stuff the money, just go for it. Just do it. This is exactly what, as soon as you see a bargain, you've got to take it because somebody else will. You know what I mean? So I've had a lot of parts from the likes of like On a Mission. Whenever they've got something in and you feel the fancy for it, you just got to get it, haven't you? You just got to get it because it goes so fast. People are just tramp on chips.